We all know the Academy Awards don't really mean that much anymore, and while there have been tons of snubs, I believe this film, The Lord of the Rings: The War of the Rohirrim, should have won the Oscar for Best Sound Design. So which film did win? Well, it was Dune Part 2. And even though the sound design of Dune is fantastic, and I can't hate on the film at all, I still have to say, Dune, I'm really happy for you, and I'm gonna let you finish, but War of the Rohirrim had one of the best sound designs of all time. Of all time! What's crazy to me is that the Academy didn't even consider this film for Best Sound. Animation is all too often overlooked at the Academy Awards. However, that's not the point of this video. Let's talk about how the sound design enhances this movie's story. But before we get too far in, you should know that this video will contain spoilers for War of the Rohirrim. If you haven't seen it yet, there are links for you in the description. I think that the sound design of the movie is nothing short of spectacular, but you shouldn't just take my word for it. Listen for yourself and tell me if you think the movie is Oscar worthy. I'm going to break down one of my favorite categories of sound design. Some of you might remember from my previous video on the man who made anime's most powerful sound effects, that one of my favorite pieces of sound editing came from an anime called Recreators, and it featured a voice actress shouting out her ultimate attack, Magical Splash Flare. I love it when sound designers utilize and amplify the voice actors' performances. In this film, there's a powerful moment where they do just that. Let me quickly set the stage for you and brush you up on your Lord of the Rings lore if you're unfamiliar. Wulf is High Lord of the Hill Tribes of Dunland and is waging war on Rohan because his father was murdered by Helm Hammerhand in a duel that they both agreed to. In the attack on Edoras, both of Helm's sons, Haleth and Hama, were killed, and the people fled to the Hornburg, their last bastion of defense against threats. Helm was wounded, but ultimately ends up surviving the attack. Helm goes to confront Wulf, but a storm picks up and he yells out across the winds, taunting his opponent to engage him in a fight. And Wulf's second in command, General Targ, begs him not to take the bait, because either Helm will kill him or he will freeze to death in the storm. This is the scene I want you to listen to, because it's my favorite piece of sound design from the entire film. And I'm sorry to block the visuals, but it's the only way to get past YouTube's copyright system. So let's take a listen.
By my life, Rohan still stands! Helm Hammerhand still stands!
Now that is epic. But not as epic as you guys financially supporting me. Do you want to make more content like this possible? Consider joining the crew. For just $5 a month, you'll get early access to videos, your name in the credits, and 20% off all merch. Click the link in the description, check the pinned comment, or go to drewmalou.com to join today. I think this entire sequence is so cool. Obviously, the huge booming bass of Helm shouting out that he is still alive is phenomenal, but I think the best part about this whole scene is that Wulf is being pulled in opposite directions by Helm and Targ. He knows that if Helm dies here, he will be that much closer to victory over Rohan, but his general knows that if he engages, he will die. It's such a fantastic moment, and then it's capped off by the ultimate decree of Helm Hammerhand that he remains unbent and unbroken. Now, there are a few other categories of sound design that I want to go over, like the monster sound effects and the combat sound effects, both of which are super dope. But I'm going to try experimenting with shorter videos, but more frequent uploads. So instead of one giant video, I'm going to make a batch of smaller videos. I'm excited to analyze more sound design and hope you guys are looking forward to more as well. Thanks to the crew for making this video possible, and thank you for watching. I'm Drew Malou, and I'll see you storytellers in the next video.